Today on the ropes, I'm up here at Upton. Got the whole team in the house. I got Coach Killerbee Ellis, got me and Killerbee, got Coach Calvin, Coach Russ. What's good?
What's good? We're going fishing today.
I want to go back to the whole fight. Originally, Mia had a different opponent. Talk about her backing out at the Wednesday before the event.
Well, actually, she had two opponents. She had Lisa. What did I say?
Boldenberg.
Yeah. About a month ago, Coach Dave Sewell wanted to fight Mia because we started this thing called the 50 State Challenge with Mia. We want to fight somebody in every state, all 50 states. And Lisa is Dave's fighter. First it was on, then it was off, then it was on. Dave said no. Lisa said no because Mia's been in the ring since she was a little girl. But Lisa also just won the Golden Glove States, and she just won a few fights over Mac Lewis. She's been winning on Jake the Snake card, so that shouldn't have anything to do with it. But anyway, they said no to the fight, so we had to find another girl. Her name is Jacqueline Bull from out of Connecticut. They took the fight, but July the 28th, I got a text from Jack. She pulled out of the fight. No, she asked me, can Mia come in at 133? And I said, why? She said, because she's going to fight low when she turned pro September 7th. So she said, can Mia come in at 133? I said, yeah, we can fight 133. Mia was walking around the day that Gervonta Davis fought. Mia was 148 pounds.
Oh, wow.
And that was July the 27th. So Jacqueline texted me the next day, July the 28th, wanted to know if Mia can come in at 133 for August the 10th. So I said, yeah. So we trained down to 132. About 4 days later, we made the weight. And then Wednesday, 3 days before the fight, August the 10th, Jacqueline pulled out. Said she felt uncomfortable. I got a text from my coach. And I got the text. I saved the text on my phone. I'll shoot it to you so you can read it. And so now we were stuck. We had to find another girl. We found a girl out of where she was from? Delaware. They took the fight at 130 pounds. So Mia had to make 130 pounds. We made the weight, but we made it so fast, Mia was drained. Nobody knew that. From the intense training that we do here at Upton, she lost the weight so fast, but we didn't make any excuses. We stayed in the fight because we was the main event. But anyway, it wasn't her best performance. So now Coach Dave seen her performance because she was drained, not knowing that she was drained. He came at me after the fight. Oh, we'll fight Mia with Lisa. So okay, let's make the fight at 140. It's gonna be a different story at 140.
Mm-hmm. When is that fight supposed to?
We trying to set the date at Coppin State for this fight. Do it real big. I tell y'all, that's all we want to do. I always want to keep history with the amateurs and whatnot, right? So hopefully we're gonna make it happen in October before our main guys get back in the ring and whatnot. Like I said, people don't understand what happens in these camps when it comes to fights and whatnot. I commend Mia that she went through all the changes and actually made weight. I've been in a situation, I was on a plane and didn't have an opponent for one of my guys. You know what I'm saying?
And they changed it.
They're the type of stuff that goes on into boxing that people don't understand. But again, to make sure all the money that's been spent, all the telephone calls and everything that people have been doing to make a fight, man, it happens on that level. It happens on the amateur level. It happens on the bigger level. Mm-hmm. So, you know, when a fighter might have a mishap, you don't know what happened, what went on, what's going on, you know.
Exactly.
But you got to commend the fighters that go in and push through it. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of money is being spent in them situations. You know what I'm saying? And they sit there and say, well, let me do my part to actually make it happen.
And a lot of people, they was asking me, why Mia look so tired? Why she not throwing no punches? Mm-hmm. She was drained. And the last round she pulled her shoulder. She going through therapy for that now. But no excuse. It is what it is. Hats off to Nyla Smith for taking the fight.
For taking the fight.
I love that girl, man.
I love her energy too.
I want to keep on all that about cards.
Yeah. Well, matter of fact, we're going to put on our next card.
She get mad respect for taking the fight on short notice.
Yeah, we're going to put on our next card because she came down and she liked to wreck. That's what she liked, having fun, coming out and doing. So the next one, we got you. Yeah, shorty.
Yes, indeed.
I actually wanted to talk about that because with no regulations that anyone can back out of a fight at the last minute, how do you deal with that?
USA Boxing is working on something. A lot of guys, a lot of people that does shows They fussing about it. A guy or a person says they say they're gonna take the fight. Next thing you know, they don't show up. People don't understand. Once they got everybody matched up, especially the people that want to see, and they got to fight, we put the pictures up, we put the photo, what you call it. We trying to teach y'all something. This stuff happens even when you turn pro. But the difference is you're not under contract. They asked us to keep the kids busy. You can't keep the kids busy if people don't show up to box the kids. You can't do it. And it happens all the time.
Lisa Bowman's on the sport, don't want to fight.
Yeah.
What's the other girl name? Jacqueline Bull don't want to fight. That messed the whole sport up. If you don't want to fight, find something else to do. Don't say you're going to fight and don't show up.
Because you put a lot of energy, time, and promotion behind it. They on the banners.
Resources. All
That ring is for fighters, not pretenders.
Yeah. Again, the kids even be upset. Man, having too much fight. You know, me personally, if you're not sure that you want to take the fight, at least let them know a week in advance.
Exactly.
Not 2 or 3 days.
Not 2-3 days. A week. You give me a week and say, man, I can't take the fight. I'm gonna respect that.
The same heart that you have in the amateurs is the same,
Same
heart
heart
you're
you
going to take
have
it to
in
the
the
pros.
pros. That's
The
true.
very same heart. You can go to 1 million fights, 1 million gyms. Your heart is your heart wherever you go.
Yeah.
Because I think one of that actually happened to Chinaman, right?
Yeah.
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 So it got to be frustrating for a fighter to go through that whole process, to lose the weight. You anticipate you're going to fight. The next thing you know, no fight.
It's worse than the amateur because they don't get paid. They don't get
It's
paid.
the same sacrifice.
It's
though.
like we do all of that for nothing.
Yeah.
All the
It
hard
hurts.
training and then
It hurts. Definitely hurts.
the fighter
Definitely
pulls out.
definitely hurts, So I mean, I hope USA Boxing come up with a plan when people do pre-mouse box. That's why I like it back in the old days. You match the main event up or the main events that you had, and then you just let everybody just come in at a whatever weight and match up what you can get out there. That's how when boxing was boxing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And they had the regulations and stuff in place, but at least you bring them kids. Look, we don't know if you're gonna get a fight. Make sure you suit up to be ready to
That's
fight.
back when everybody wanted to fight.
Yeah, that's when everybody
2 or
wanted
3
to
guys fight, crying over in the corner, crying because they're not fighting. You don't see that no more. Now guys celebrating because they're not fighting.
Yeah.
They happy they're not fighting. Back in the 80s, they used to cry because they didn't get a fight.
I want to
It's a
commend
different
Queen
breed.
for the kids that came down and wasn't supposed to be on the card and fought.
And fought.
She gave them a belt for just showing up.
Showing up.
And I don't recommend that, for people just showing up, but they got in the ring and fought. That's the difference. They didn't just show up. They show up and got in the ring and fought. And didn't even care what the records was. They just wanted to get the work in, to get the experience in. So I commend the kids that actually got in, and then Queen, she rewarded them. But that's how it's supposed to be.
Queen Royal.
We're trying to keep kids off the street. We're trying to give them something to do. We're trying to, make them feel special. And that show was a special night.
It was.
It was a special
It
night.
was.
Because I remember you were talking about once that you also wanted to put something together later in the year with the younger boxers. Is that going to be like a shake and bake?
No, we right now. I'm just trying to find the best venue to put it in. People don't understand, man. Promoters go through a lot of stuff, man. Especially when you're trying to do something on a bigger event, so kids can feel special. You got to make them kids feel special. You know what I'm saying? So right now we got a lot of kids, and that's how I do it. In a minute, I'm asking coaches that's trying to get that rec. You get what I'm saying? Get in contact with me. You know what I'm saying? Because we travel, we do all that stuff because we want to make sure we keep these kids busy. That's all.
Dave Shaw, you called us out with Lisa Boldenberg. I see her videos and pictures celebrating all her victories. She's 29 years old. Mia's 19. We want to take the fight, so let's do it. Don't pull out, Lisa. You're a Marine. Don't embarrass the Marines. Marines don't pull out.
Oh man.
She's a Marine. And she pulling out of fights. And the Marines is not known for pulling out of fights.
This gym against gym. This gym against gym, coaches against coaches, So this is going to be fun. Let's make some fun out of it, yo. Let's bring boxing alive in Baltimore.
No love lost, Coach Dave. No love lost. You my homie for life.
Yeah.
Hey man, I really appreciate y'all time, going over the process, explaining how things can go behind the scenes that
man.
people have no idea about.
Anything you want to say to Lisa, baby?
Be ready. It's
Be
going to
ready.
be at 140, so it's going to be a different story.
140.
Wait.
140.
Let her know.
140.
140.
Don't change it. Don't
We
change
signed a
it.
contract.
140.
I got a show that I'm about to do called Put Up or Shut Up. That's how I'm getting down.
Once again, I want to appreciate your time on the ropes, Coach Kenny, Mia, Coach Calvin, Coach Russ.
50 state challenge.
50 state challenge.
We got two states out the way already.
Now, next fight is someone Baltimore.
Baltimore. It's gonna be in Baltimore. Keep
Against
boxing
Lisa.
alive.
Against Lisa.
That's the main event
State
on the
of
amateur
Maryland.
side. We want that to happen, you know, especially when Dave and them jumped out. We take that fight. We want that fight.
Because they saw me in performance, but they didn't know why she was drained. They just said that she wasn't performing. So Dave walked up to me. Oh, we'll take that fight with Lisa now. All right, let's do it at 140.
Let's
sucker
sign the
move.
contract.
That's a sucker move, though. That's a
Let's
sucker
sign the
sucker
contract.
We here, baby. We
I
ready.
got the contract, Dave. I'm the promoter.
Come on, Dave.
I got the
We
contract.
love you, Dave. Don't back out, Lisa. The Marines is watching.
Bring Lisa over, or we can meet somewhere where we can sign these contracts as soon as I get this venue. Once I get the venue, the date is set.
All right, we out.
We out. Peace.